The morning of October 13th, 2018, began with a chilling quiet in the White Mountain estates of Chalfont Valley, California. For 16-year-old Karlie Lain Guse, it was the end of a long, terrifying night and the beginning of a mystery that would baffle investigators, shock a community, and leave a family forever changed. Only hours before, Karlie had been a typical teenager, attending a party where she smoked marijuana, an act that triggered an intense, paranoid reaction, causing her to feel like she was in grave danger. She called her stepmother, Melissa, in a panic, asking to be picked up from the darkness of the desert night. Back at home, the atmosphere was suffocating. Karlie was disoriented, wide-eyed, and crying, telling her parents she thought she was going to die. She couldn't sit still, talking about the devil and expressing fear that the marijuana she had smoked was laced with something more sinister. Her parents, Melissa and Zachary, stayed up with her through the early morning hours, trying to calm her as she walked around in a daze. Eventually, the fear seemed to subside, and Karlie fell asleep in her bed around 5 a.m. At approximately 5:45 a.m., Melissa checked on her stepdaughter and saw her sleeping. But when she returned to the room at 7:15 a.m., the bed was empty. The house was silent. In her haste, or perhaps in a state of confusion, 16-year-old Karlie had walked out of the front door into the chilly desert morning, leaving behind her cell phone, her glasses, and her shoes. She left behind the only things that connected her to the outside world. Witnesses reported seeing a young woman matching Karlie's description walking south along Highway 6 around that time, a lone figure in the vastness of the desert. Extensive searches followed, with law enforcement, helicopters, and volunteers combing the arid landscape. Yet no physical trace of Karlie was ever found. The investigation into her disappearance remains active and unsolved, with theories ranging from a voluntary runaway in a state of panic to a tragic accident or even kidnapping. Years have passed since that morning in 2018, but the image of the young girl with bright eyes remains frozen in time. Her story, a haunting, open-ended question in the heart of the California desert.